No matter how many grammar rules you know, no matter how many words or phrases you know, ultimately, none of these will matter if you mispronounce the words, right? So it's very important that your pronunciation is gotten right, because when you get that right, your English will sound smooth. So today we are here to talk about few words that are mispronounced. Hi, my name is Christine and welcome to Let's Talk. Now let's get into our lesson for today, which is everyday easy words that often are mispronounced. This is part 1. The first word I'd like to talk about is enquire, right? How do we pronounce this? It's enquire. Now usually a lot of people say enquire, right? That's not the way we say it. It's enquire. So when we break it down, okay, now say it with me, right? Enquire. Repeat. Enquire. So this RE is not really heard. You don't really say it. So when you say it, it's just so simple and it's very subtle. Enquire. I hope you got that right. Now the second word I'd like to talk to you about is inquire. Now this sounds, I know a lot of people get confused between the two and they do sound similar, and I shall also tell you the difference. Now enquire means seeking information, that is, you're inquiring about something, whereas inquire means to investigate. Now a lot of people mix up these two words, but when you actually know the meanings, it's easier when to use them and when not to use them. So how do you pronounce inquire? Inquire, right? So this RE is, the sound is right? Inquire. Say it again with me. Inquire. Enquire, inquire. Okay, let's look at one more word here, which is executive. Say that with me. Executive, right? So it's executive, right? Not executive. A lot of people say executive. That is not correct. We have to say executive. Repeat. Executive. Well done. The more you repeat, the more you'll get the hang of it. Okay, now let's look at an example where we can use all three words in one sentence. Okay, the executive called the company and inquired about the vacancy. Which word would you use? Now I want you to put the answer in the comments and we will tell you what the actual answer is. Okay, so try and see if you can use a sentence on your own with these three words. Okay, let's move on. Now, how do you say across? Now, we don't say across, we don't say across, we say across. So, the A is pronounced as and cross, which is a O. We have an O in it, across, right? So, say it with me, across, across. Perfect. All right, the next word is accessory. Accessory. Accessory, not accessory. A lot of people say sorry. We're not being sorry here. Okay, it's accessory. Repeat. Accessory. Well done. Okay, the next word we're looking at is ask. Okay, now I know a lot of times we have the British English, we have the American English where we say ask or ask, but here we are saying ask. Now, a lot of people tend to also say ux. Okay, but the word is ask. Repeat. Ask. Ask. Well done. Now let's look at a sentence where we can use all three words together. Okay. Ask anyone across the street about the new accessory store. Let's say this together. Ask anyone across the street about the new accessory store. Now the whole idea why I'm giving you these words in a sentence. Now it's okay, maybe when I teach you, you will be able to get the words right, you'll be able to pronounce them right. But when you put them in a sentence, there are times that you might get the words wrong. So it's important you take the words that you learn how to pronounce and put them in a sentence which will help you pronounce them properly when used in full sentences. Perfect. I'm glad you're learning really quickly. Now let's move on to the next word. Athlete. It's athlete, right? Athlete. Not athlete or athlete. It's athlete. Repeat. Athlete. Very good. The next word. Clothes. Clothes. If you notice, the S sounds like a Z. Clothes. Not clothes. Okay? Clothes. Say that with me. Clothes. All right? So, Z. Make sure you get that sound. Clothes. Perfect. Entrepreneur. This is a very common word that is very commonly mispronounced as well. Now, it's not entrepreneur, it's entrepreneur, right? Entrepreneur. Okay, so next time you hear this word, either you can correct somebody or make sure you say it right. Entrepreneur. Repeat. Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Super. Okay, now let's look at a sentence with all three words. The athlete turned into an entrepreneur and started his clothes brand. Isn't that a brilliant sentence with all three words? Why don't you come up with a sentence and see if you can use all these three words in a new sentence of your own and put it in the comments. I'd love to see them. Okay, moving on. Number 10. Library. Say that. Library. Correct. Not library. 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 Right? Library. Say that. Library. Very good. The next word is women. Not women. Women. Okay, so the W-O, okay, is with W. W. Okay? Women. So the men is not women, it's women. So say that. Women. See how nice it sounds? All right, perfect. The next word is chaos. Chaos. I know CH, now English, like they say, is a funny language, right? Now CH, a lot of people say ch, but here the CH is k, right? So chaos. It's not AOS, OS, AOS, but it's OS. Chaos. Chaos. Repeat. Chaos. Super. Sentence time. The women created a chaos at the library and were thrown out. I'm just imagining this. I'm sure you must be too. The women created a chaos at the library and were thrown out. Okay, so come up with another sentence and see if you can use all three words and get innovative with it. Superb. The next word is infrastructure. Infrastructure. Right? Now, even though there's a T-U-R-E, which is ture, okay, we're not saying ture, we're using it as a ch. Yeah, so get this right. Infrastructure. 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 Very good. The next word is a simple word, but not everybody gets it right. It's vegetable. Not vegetable, right? I know there's a table here, but we are not putting anything on the table as yet. It's vegetable. So this is very subtle. Vegetable. Vegetable. Okay? We're not even saying veggie. We're saying vegetable. I have to tell you, there's someone I know who actually says waitable. Yes, it's a fact. And that is something we shouldn't be saying. So say vegetable. Very good. All right, the next word is develop. 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 Not develop. Okay? Develop. Get that? Develop. All right, sentence time. We need to develop infrastructure to grow organic vegetables. Nice? I know you're liking these sentences. So repeat after me. We need to develop infrastructure to grow organic vegetables. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's move on to number 16, which is figure. Figure. Okay, so we're not saying figure. I know it is confusing sometimes, and I don't blame you, because when we literally, look at a word, we want to say it the way it is. In this case, it is not the way it is. So figure, figure. Okay, so this is again, you're not saying the RE. The next word we're looking at is excuse. Excuse, not excuse, that's very French. It's excuse. Excuse. Now again, the S is sounding like a Z over here. Excuse. So you say, excuse me. Okay, so practice that. You'll get it. The next word is comparison. Again, okay, it's comparison. Now, S-O-N is not sun here. It's zin, zin. Okay, we're using it as a z. That's why we're here to help you. So when you pronounce them right, you'll also feel confident about the way you're saying it. Not everybody gets these words right, or not all teachers themselves know how to teach the words right. So here, just say the word comparison. Comparison. Repeat, comparison. Super. Let's look at a sentence. What's your excuse for lower sales figures in comparison to last month? Okay, so I'm loving these sentences because it's so perfect, and I would like to encourage you to use these words in full sentences so you get the hang of it, right? So keep practicing this and you'll just get better and better and better. The next word is heart. Heart. You're not saying heart. Okay, you're not saying heart. It's heart. Very soft, very subtle, just like the heart. Perfect. Okay. The next word is picture. Picture. Again, we're not saying chur. We're not saying this word, we're not pronouncing this exactly the way it is. It's picture. This is looked at as a ch. Picture. Picture. Picture perfect. Super. Okay. 21 is ticklish. I know not many of you use this word often, but it's important when the time comes how to use it, when to use it. Ticklish. Okay? It's a simple word. Ticklish. Ticklish. So what does ticklish mean? It means when you're sensitive, when somebody puts their fingers around you. It could be on your feet, it could be on your waist, or when somebody just comes to try and tickle you, you feel ticklish. All right? So it's a very funny feeling. Some can handle it, some can't. So that's what ticklish is all about. Let's use this in a sentence and see how it comes across. When I picture you in my heart, I feel ticklish. I'm loving this sentence. So when I imagine you or picture you in my heart, I feel ticklish. All right, I hope this makes you smile. Let's see our next word, which is truth. Okay, truth. It's very gentle. Truth. Okay, repeat. Truth. Good. Next word is position. Position. Again, the S is like a Z. Position. Not position. We're not trying to get the S right. Position. It's not even po, it's p. Position. Good. Position. Very good. Now, potential. Potential. Again, this is now, the TI is like sh. Potential. Right? This entire thing. Potential. Repeat. Potential. Good. They're sounding better. Keep practicing, like I said. So you have the potential to speak good English and pronounce all the words well. There you go. Okay, now let's look at this sentence. The truth is, I've reached this position in the company because of my potential. Simple? Superb. Okay, let's move on to the next word, which is answer. Answer. Not answer or answer, it's answer. Okay, so we're not saying we're saying answer. Keep it subtle, right? So let's look at a sentence here. The answer to your question is keep practicing English. What a perfect way to end, right? Right. Okay. Now, at this point of time, I'd like to tell you, in the English language, you'll notice when we pronounce words, there's a lot of sounds, right? You've noticed in most of these words, I've said These are called schwa sounds, right? In English, it's called schwa sounds. Now, I intend to do another lesson just on these words and sounds because it's important that you understand how these words are pronounced, right? Because this is extremely important. So I really hope that these words were useful to you. I know they were simple, but I need you to practice. Practice them as words individually and practice them in sentences as well so that you get your words right, pronounce them well, and you will feel so much more confident in your daily conversation. My name is Christine Zerek and thank you for watching until our next lesson together. See you. Bye-bye.